Yay! 36 years ago today, I got married. And I thought I'd do an extra vlog today on happy marriage. So I've put my lovely wedding picture on when I was 21 and been going out with this guy for 3 years and bought our first house when I was 20. And I look back and I'm thinking, well, 36 years of happy marriage. Actually, that isn't the case at all. I sort of met my husband on the rebound of another guy that I was madly in love with, actually. And I'd left Worthing because I couldn't bear life anymore without this person. And then Gary stopped me when I was driving home when he was in the police force. And it sort of grew really from there. And I didn't start well. I didn't start authentic. I didn't start in my marriage saying how I felt. I tried to be a super wife and a super mum eventually and be the perfect person who managed everything. And it sort of all crumbled really after about 20 years maybe. Maybe even less than that. Maybe even from day dot it started to deteriorate because I wasn't able to be authentic and I didn't ask for help when I needed it and I didn't talk about what was really going on for me. So it sort of started really to end in disaster. But what was wonderful was after a period of time I realised that I just couldn't keep on with this sort of facade of trying to be something that I wasn't really. So I saw a life coach. At the time didn't really want to see a life coach. I just happened to bump into someone who was a life coach. And it transformed my life really. I started to take care of myself better, look after myself better, be more honest, say what I needed, not expect Gary to read my mind and not be resentful about things he didn't do without discussing things. And communication started to open up. And today we have an amazing marriage, except sometimes when he gets on my nerves, and I'm sure I get on his nerves. But actually, it's fun, it's exciting, it's authentic, it's equal, and it's respectable. And I guess that's the message I want to pass on, is you can have that, but sometimes you have to go through a bit of a journey to get there, and it's not always easy. So, yeah, I look back at that picture and it all looks all very sweet, but the hard work had to be done, and it had to be done by me, really, because Gary just wasn't willing to change a lot of the time. But what's interesting is when you change, the other person has to. So I think you either grow or you go in relationships, and we've grown together in a really lovely way, and I'm really happy today most of the time, except sometimes, and that normally often is to do with my mental state rather than what's going on around me. So I'm wishing myself a happy anniversary. What am I doing today? I've got a client today, I've got a shiatsu appointment this morning, and I shall go out for dinner with Gary tonight. He tried to pretend that he didn't have a card. He does this very often because I've got a real thing about my anniversary and my birthday are really important to me. And he was like, well, I've been away to Spain and I've forgotten and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden out come the card. And it was just funny over breakfast this morning. So, yeah, having a sense of humour. My tips are, have a sense of humour. Be authentic. Say what you mean. Communicate really regularly. And have fun together. So, have a beautiful 21st, first day of spring as well. Enjoy.